everything being expensive in the States and, housing prices are getting even worse, yet more expensive. Food was more expensive. Me being a crazy dreamer and us having this dream since 2015, 2016, it was one of those things where it's like, you know what?
We had enough equity in our house to make it happen. So, we sold the house and then we just came on. And he's crazy.
Many African Americans have relocated to Africa, and on today's episode, we have the JILES family who relocated to the Pearl of Africa, Uganda for a new beginning.
So basically, it was a few things that happened, from everything being expensive in the States and, housing prices are getting even worse, yet more expensive. Food was more expensive. Me being a crazy dreamer and us having this dream since 2015, 2016, it was one of those things where it's like, you know what? Let's finally, if we're not going to do it now, when will we? Yeah. We probably never will. So let's just do it. Let's sell everything, let's go.
We had enough equity in our house to make it happen. So, we sold the house and then we just came on. And he's crazy.
As people who have grown up in the States, how is the quality of life in Uganda?
I think it's better. It's more peaceful. The people here don't think as wickedly as the people in the United States. Like the stuff that you deal with on a regular in the US, can't even fathom the idea of those things. So that's amazing. Also, the food is better in that it's not GMO and all that stuff. You come here and you're going to lose weight, guaranteed. You can eat real food and still lose weight. So the quality of life is a lot better here.
My life in Uganda is personally good to me. I like, the food, the plants, the people. I like a lot of stuff here.
Being a foreigner means that we always pay more than most. And then also just going into a new place and not knowing traditions or customs, those kind of things make you easily a target if you're not smart. We've almost became targets multiple times, but the Most High, thankfully, has prevented that on any real large scale. Like there's small things like, you pay too much for a dress or you pay too much for apples or oranges or something, but nothing major has taken advantage of us.
I think it's one of those things where I wish I spoke Uganda something. I was more involved in the culture in that sense, just because I think, and it's a theory, if I could speak Uganda or something along those lines, I think that would mitigate some of those issues, but it is what it is. We're learning slowly, hopefully. We get there one day where I can speak it, and then I don't think I'll ever look like people from here, but I know the culture. I can fit right in like nothing ever happened.
The JILES family set up a meat processing company named Abora Safi. Let's take a look at it and see the behind the scenes.
Welcome to Abora Safi.
Thank you.
We are in Ntenda. And so when you come in, it's just like our reception area. Nothing special here, not to me. We got our halal certification.
Yeah.
And we need to put up our UNVS certification. And we have, we're just starting.
Yeah.
So we'll have like signage and all the things.
Lovely.
At some point.
The people who don't understand halal, like what is it?
Okay, halal is what we use it for is it's a biblical, or I guess Torah
Yeah.
way of, or they say Quran, way of butchering the animal so that it's humane. Also, they don't eat everything, like we don't eat pork.
Yeah.
So we personally are not Muslims, but we follow Torah. So
Yeah.
our dietary laws are a bit more strict
Yeah.
than halal. But we wanted to get the halal because we do agree on not eating pork. We will never ever have pork ever. And we also do not use any like pork skins. Like a lot of sausages are made with pork skins.
Yeah.
Or they'll put pork fat in it. We don't do that.
Yeah.
So that's what that means.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
I hope those watching will try some meat. It's not pork.
This is our break area.
Yeah.
/ office. This is whatever we need to be at the time. There's a place for our employees to cook if they need to, and then to sit and relax, or for us to just like do our work like we're doing this morning.
Yeah. I was complimenting your table.
Oh, thank you.
I was telling her how it's
like
so
very
lovely. So drop that in there. Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then here is like this is storage. You're not gonna open this one.
Yeah, let's know.
This is our first cold room. Normally it stays closed. This thing gets down to 0 degrees.
No way.
Usually about 100 kilos at a time.
What?
Yeah. On here, and then like we'll go a couple weeks and they'll come back again.
Yeah.
As production ramps up, then they'll come more often. But this room is very, very cold. You know, we got the foil on the window.
So,
For now, to just keep the temperature down when it is on.
okay.
So-
I just saw this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you don't have to give us the secret to the trade, but
Oh,
you could
no.
just.
So this is our production process.
Yeah.
So that people, when they come in, they're new. We can train them on how we do things. So we start with dicing, and then we mix our meat. We marinate it. Then we do like 2 grinds. It's just, you know, we stuff it if it's a sausage. We press it if it's a sausage burger.
Yeah.
Then we package it and we store it at -18 degrees.
Wow.
All of our freezers have second thermometers on them, so that way we can make sure that the temperature is always
Wow.
at least -18.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you said your AC goes to -0, does it go to -0 when they're inside here, or it's just the meat?
Oh no, this room is 0 degrees.
With the people in here? Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. It can get brutal. Like you step out often because it's cold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This is our packaging room / our second production room. So in here we are like making our sausage, like twisting the sausage. We grind in here. That's why we have a mincer. So you guys call it mincing. We call it grinding in the States. So, what else? We package. We do everything else outside of butchering in this room.
Yeah.
So like we have like our labels and stuff, and then we have like our vacuum
Exactly.
seal machine in here. Like our spare packaging stuff that we put labels on, but we haven't had a chance to use yet. So yeah, this is just our production room.
Yeah.
This one doesn't get that cold yet,
Yeah.
but we will be making it to be that cold soon.
Yeah.
It's not really required, but for safety reasons, we prefer that it would be really
Cold.
Yeah.
Your power bill must be that high.
Oh no, it's outrageous.
You must get shocked every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wanted to say, like, what challenges do you face, since we're in the production, like with packing the products and whatnot? Are there any big challenges here?
Yeah. So first of all, finding good packaging is hard. Like, we found a company and they were doing good, but the communication wasn't what we wanted it to be. And so we ended up having to wait like an extra 6 weeks just for stickers.
What?
And we never actually got around to getting them.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, so we ended up having to go to China, which is much more expensive, especially because customs fees were really high.
Yeah.
We ended up paying like 2.7.
Just in custom fees?
Yes, just in customs
For
fees.
the
For our packaging, yeah. Because like, we can find stickers no problem. The problem is that we have a frozen product. And so it needs to be waterproof.
I
And
see
that's our
that.
problem, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also we wanted to do the same standard that we're used to in the States. You would never have a product, do we still have our old packaging? Yeah, we do. So a lot of the packaging is like packed in this. You would never find a sausage product packed like that in the States.
Oh.
They're always going to be vacuum sealed or some kind of like closed packaging that will prevent air. Because if there's no air, it has a longer shelf life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it goes into the packing. I thought it was just we pack them out, send them out, and then they get to the people. Yeah.
And we wanted to keep, because we are American, we wanted to keep at least that American standard of packaging. We could go way less, but that's not who we are.
Quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. When production room, do you have any challenges in there, like with the people or the guys who come in and whatnot?
Our guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come and do their thing. They're fast. They're out.
They're like certified butcher guys. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It took time to find them.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was.
So where'd you find them? Oh, you can tell us. You found them. That's important. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
And getting all these appliances in, that must have cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
How did you buy them in Uganda here?
Knowing what we know now,
Yeah.
it would have been cheaper if we would have went to China or somewhere else.
But then customs would have hit us over the head.
Yeah, we would still would have got slaughtered by customs.
Yeah.
But
And we do like buying locally. It's just that there's always challenges. Luckily, we have Felix, and he's like procurement. So like he likes negotiating all the time.
Yeah.
So we're able to get better prices than what is
Yeah.
usually advertised because he don't take negotiation. He takes it very
it's
seriously.
a sport.
It's a skill. Pride and joy. Oh, okay.
So yeah.
All right, so let's go over to the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
That's just like our clean room. or
Cleaning,
whatever,
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so this is what we have currently
Oh, I'm taking some.
in stock. So we have the original. The ones who ordered them.
Lovely. And could you tell us the prices for people who want to like
Okay, so for
get
the
some?
300, this is what this is. It's 17. You can find it in several grocery stores. Muka Mart, Port Bell. I can't remember the last one. I'm sorry. I feel bad. But I can't remember the last
okay.
one. We're working on getting it in more locations now.
It takes some time to create the delicious sausages and burgers. Yeah, so I don't know, like I wanted to say, like, for our viewers, how has life been back? Because you guys, I feel like you're the first, the ones that I know of anyway, to like come here and like set up a business like this, like on a large scale like this.
Okay.
So how's that been?
It's been good and bad. I think this is what our fourth business.
Yeah. Is this number 4?
I think so.
In Uganda?
No.
Oh, okay.
In general.
No. Each business has its own challenges. Here, the challenges would definitely be like getting things that you need.
Yeah.
Like we always, again, want to work with locals and we always want to buy locally if possible.
Yeah.
But that has been one of our biggest challenges is changing that mindset because we have been let down quite a bit when purchasing or trying to purchase things.
Yeah.
The chicken, that's fine. That's great. It's high quality chicken.
Yeah. Do you buy the local ones or like the exotic?
Oh no, we buy from companies.
Everything's pretty much local.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but from companies.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I think the types of hens.
Oh, you're talking about the
Oh
local
yeah.
chicken?
Yeah.
You mean like
Because the local is like a bit hard and white. It's like a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
But it tastes better. To
It
me,
does.
the local chicken
To me.
flavor
Yeah.
is better.
Yeah.
We buy local chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that part's been good. Our main issue is beef.
Man.
Finding a good beef producer or
Yeah.
a good beef farmer or whatever has been a challenge.
Yeah.
People have reached out to us, but we're just not ready to go back into beef production yet. So we'll start, when we get ready to go back into beef production, we'll start reaching out to people who've reached out to us, saying that they have product or whatever.
Yeah, so it's mainly chicken in there.
Yes, only chicken.
Oh. Isn't that great?
I mean, it's great for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Our customers want us to do beef.
Mm-hmm.
But when we try to do beef, it was actually more expensive than chicken. So, we'll see.
Yeah, Jose. Okay, and you talked about the challenge, quality, like you've been let down in terms of quality locally. For the beef, just the beef. Yeah.
We got beef one time that
It had feces in
Oh
it.
no.
Intestines.
Oh, they just gave it to you just like that?
Yeah.
and we were like,
it was like 3 liters of blood in it.
What did the guy say? What was his excuse?
he didn't give one.
He didn't.
He was just like, oh, sorry. Like,
Excuse
no.
me?
Like, rinse it off. No. Like,
Don't do that.
Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we just, after a couple times of that, because it happened more than once, we were just like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah. And being African Americans in Uganda, obviously that has come. You have Felix, your procurement guy.
Yeah.
But like, other than that, like, how is business? Like, how are you received by the locals when doing business?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, first of all, everybody's not our customer. And so you get the messages and they'll be like, oh, you're too expensive. Okay. Like, we'll see you at some point. We know that you're gonna want to like buy the best quality at some point. Maybe around Christmas time, we'll see you then. That's fine.
Yeah.
But then there's people who don't complain about our price at all. And that's fine. Like, it is what it is. Everybody's not our customer, and we're okay with that.
Yeah.
And also, we couldn't supply the quality that we want to supply to our customers if we charged $8,000 a kilo. Like, we would be actually losing money at that point. Like, it costs us more than that.
Yeah.
And so then for the businesses that are able to charge, $8,000 a kilo, I'm like, what are you putting in there?
It's not chicken. It's not beef.
It might be some chicken, but that's not it. There's more than that. And so for us, we'd rather maintain the quality. Like in our chicken, we don't use beef fat in the chicken.
Yeah.
We only use chicken fat in the chicken.
Yeah.
So like we just try to keep it as easy and simple as possible. Like all of our ingredients you can pronounce. We don't use any artificial anything in there, any artificial preservatives, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember we went to Yuri for the first time. So Yuri is Ugandan Institute Research, something like that. So our lady, when we were talking to her, like we have like a person that's over our account.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're not gonna use any preservatives? And we're like, no.
No.
And she's like, no, you have to. And we're like, no.
She's like, go low.
Yeah, we're like, no, it's just not the best for you. And so we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. That's understandable.
Keep it frozen and be fine.
Yeah, I will say when we came, when we were outside and your neighbors, they spoke about you guys with respect. Oh, no. So that kind of gave us an insight. Like you guys you're treating them well and they're also treating you well. So it was good.
Nope, I didn't know that.
She even told us, she's like, oh, if you see a padlock outside, that means I'm not there. I was like, okay. To watching for like how'd you know all that? Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, okay, that's lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, like are you happy to be here doing business here
Yeah.
with its ups and downs?
Yeah. There's more ups than downs.
Yeah.
Like by far, there's more ups than downs.
By far. I mean, if I had to choose between here and going back to the States and doing business, I'm saying it's here. There is no other option.
Yeah.
You know, because no matter where you are, you're still gonna have ups and downs. It's just about how will you deal with them. You know?
Yeah.
For now, we've been dealing with them okay.
Yeah.
Some are harder than others, but
Yeah.
it's alright. I'll do it.
Okay, lovely. I also know that you guys are in a community of like your other diaspora people. I can't say diaspora people. I don't know if that's the correct term. But how has that been helpful to you guys? Like, are you in there helping each other, or it's more of like you're creating a community and you can just support each other where need be?
I think right now it's more of a community. I think that there is potential for people to help each other. They're definitely supporting our businesses, but not everybody has a business that we can support back. Those who do, we try to.
Yeah.
So like as they develop businesses, we will definitely use them. Or if more people come in and let's say that they want to do a food production business, we know how to do that.
Right.
So we can then lend our support for people who want to do those type of businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. What's your last what's your message to the people watching you? What's your
I think for me right now, it's one of those, I'm not necessarily jaded, but I'm in a space of, okay, I have to work differently and think differently than what I would be if I was in the States. It's a different place. So because of that, I would say be patient. A lot of patience, because it's one of those things where even time, the day is shorter here, and things sometimes just take longer to get done here, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So it's the patience part for me. Be patient.
I like that.
My
Patience,
mindset,
people.
Yes.
Patience.
Yes. My mindset has been things are going to be different. And so I think being in Uganda has been a humbling experience because a lot of Americans come in and we're like, we know how to do this, you know, blah, 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 you know, whatever. And so over like the first maybe 6 or 7 months I was here, it was constantly, oh, we don't do it that way, but we don't do it that way.
Yeah.
And so it's been actively, I guess, getting quiet, listening more than I talk, and then learning to adjust because I don't know the culture here. And so to come in and act like I do would be foolish. That's how you come in and you fail.
Yeah.
So just be expecting something different and be ready to learn a different way to do things, or be ready always thinking about how you can do things another way, because there's not just one way to do a thing.
Yeah. No, I love that. I just had one more question as well before we run. You guys, so you're doing business, you're able to meet other foreigners who are not Ugandans and they are at the top of the food chain. How has that been?
Oh man, you know, to see some of the guys that are at the top of the food chain, and they're not Ugandan, it's been okay. Do they want to do business with you? Is the question.
Okay.
Yes and no. Some will, some won't. But it's no different than anywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's more about making the connections and talking to them. Once they get to know you, and you're not one of the shady guys, and you say you don't really want anything from them, you just want to do business. I don't want your money. I don't want anything.
Yeah.
I just want to do good business.
Yeah.
I think that is the main thing that has worked in our advantage.
Yeah.
So I just stick with that. Be honest and
Consistent.
Yeah. I like that we're ending this on a very positive note. It's just like, this is a lot of being optimistic. Please tell the people where they can find you, like your socials and location. Where can they find the best sausages in Uganda?
You can find us currently. We're at Port Bell Supermarket,
Muka Mart.
Muka Mart,
And
that's in
Kisasi.
Kisasi. And there's one more in Kisasi.
What's it called? Blondie Mart.
London.
Also in Kisasi.
Yeah. But I think if they can't access the supermarkets, they can give you guys a call.
Yeah.
Every time.
They can access us on our website, which is www.ubersafi.com. On there, you will find our WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp us, and we will send sausages that way.
Yeah.
And if you want to harass a couple supermarkets to get us there, that would be great.
Yeah.
So if we're not in your local mart, if you could contact them and let them know you want us there, and then let us know that you want us there, we'll go across them too.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to my supermarket and tell them, you need this sausages here.
So that would give us a head.
All right, thank you so much for allowing us into your beautiful space.
Oh, no problem.
I'm going to get myself, a few packages.
Okay.
I won't tell you guys what it is. I want to keep it to myself, but I'll just leave it at that.